Hello and good morning, Wisconsin. Today we're playing some Veigar in the support lane. This is honestly where I think he's meant to be played. I hate Veigar mid. Oof. Not enough people to stun up at the start of the game. Oh. Now the only problem with the game that we've got going on today is that there seems to be a Morgana support, and that sucks because her Black Shield will nullify my stun altogether, which I don't know if you guys noticed already is what you're supposed to start with. Now, the reason you start with the stun is because it's massive, it's AoE, you can get two people at once, you can use it to block the enemies so that they can't get farm, you can use it to block the enemies from harassing your AD carry. It's just generally a pretty good idea.
Keep staring. Just don't look behind you.
Stalking prey again? Put that apple on your head. Keep staring. Yes. Minions have spawned.
Let's give this a moo a pretty great leash. Head on over to lane. Or humming tombs is copyright infringement. Alright, now here's the goal, is that we're going to stand in this bush, we're going to hide in this bush, and when they come up, throw an E down and get them both. Bunch of harass on that Jinx.
First blood.
Now my E cooldown is relatively the same as the Morgana's early Q cooldown, so I can use my E to judge when her Q's going to be up. Obviously you don't want to get hit by that. But see, you just circle the entire minion wave and they're forced to back off. It's super awesome. Harass with your Qs so you can get stacking AP. And just throw auto attacks down, because your auto attacks do a surprising amount of damage the more you do, I mean, obviously. Who's their jungler? They got a Nidalee jungler. She's pretty weak early on, so I don't see her coming down, but we'll throw a ward up in just a second, just in case. Get that kill, and back off. And that's a nice start. Oop. That's not a nice start. So she should be able to get this one. Oh no! One more auto! Oh, that was rough to watch. Yeah, alright, so grab that and a couple of potions. Probably don't need 5 potions. Yeah, well. Let's see what's going on around the map. That is a Hecarim with flash. That is interesting. Generally, Hecarims take ghosts just because their speed directly converts to attack damage. So you want ghosts so you can get instant bursts, but that is interesting. Obviously not working out for him very well so far. Try to freeze the wave just out of tower range. So you can get as much of that as you can. reason I keep looking up there is I'm thinking about whether or not I should go up and roam up. I mean, obviously right now we're sitting on the tower, not a good time for roam, but once we get out of here. Ooh, I don't like this Morgana sitting in the bush. So Morgana's level 4, which means she has her Black Shield, so at any point she could just Black Shield Jinx and they could walk straight through my E. But I mean, I'm relatively low elo, so I don't know if they'd actually think of that. Oh. What's nice there is I walked straight up, I got my auto, threw my W down, and then Q'd and autoed. It's actually 4 hits, but it's just relay to make sure that that Thunder Words goes off, so you get that extra damage. I am surprised that hit. We shouldn't have been pushing as hard as she was just because I see a Mumu coming down here. It looks like he's fighting with the Scuttle Crab, but you know, it would have been nice if we gave him some leeway to come down and get a gank off. But it is what it is, so you do what you can. Now I threw it down so that it would hit both of them, so that I get the double stack in action going. This is important to get as many stacks as you can with Veigar. Earlier you stack, the more AP you have, the better off you'll be. Oh, there's that Black Shell I was talking about. She still walked right in my W, which is good because it counts as harass, gives me stacks, you know, it gives her damage, but she didn't really have to walk in and take that. What is she going back for? I'm okay with getting snared there because they couldn't follow up on it and I still got stacks, which gives me AP. Like I said, that's the main goal of support Veigar, is that you want to stun when you can, and when you can't, just get AP. Because he will be a monster late game. I actually interestingly enough saw a video the other day of someone going tank Veigar in the top lane. It's an interesting premise. He still stacks, so he still did a ton of damage, but he had a ton of survivability as well. That is one I am not going to get. That was my bad. I stepped up far too much. I was getting a little cocky and a little honestly bored because nothing much had happened recently. So let's hope my Ashe just stays safe until I get back down there. See, Mumu's been circling around bot side, but he hasn't actually ganked any lanes yet, so, I mean, not being the most helpful jungler, but it is what it is. The way I look at it is, you know, it's not the jungler's job to come to your lane all the time, it's, you know, his job to do what he feels is right. And if he's doing that, then I can't complain, right? Let's sit in this bush. See, now that I've hit level 6, now is when I get the real burst damage. And you really want to wait until they're low, because now Veigar's ult actually works as an execute and does more damage the less health that they have, to a maximum of when they're at 33% health. So what we really want to do is we want to throw down our E, stun them, let Ashe auto-attack them a couple of times, and as they're turning to run away, that's when you throw the ult out. Oh, that was smart of them. They caught us while we were separated. Luckily, they didn't get anything out of it, because Ashe was just able to run straight up. Still, though, so us splitting like that wasn't very good. So I know Morgana has her Q up again, so I want to be very careful of this push. managed to get my ult off. That's what I was really trying to do there, was just get us the kill. It's bad that, obviously, it's bad that they got kills too, but most of them are going to Morgana, which is fine because she's probably just going to build, you know, pretty tanky anyway, like supports do. And the Jinx isn't actually getting that much, but if you'll notice, the Jinx has the same amount of kills and assists as the Ashe does now, which is great. So we're making sure that we're keeping Ashe in it when it comes to kills and assists. I mean, I can't really help her when it comes to CSing, but she's honestly not that far behind, so it is what it is, you know? Oh. Man, the most satisfying thing in the world with Veigar, though, is when you get up there, you throw a nice ult down, and, oh, watching them blow up.
Unstoppable.
It looks like there's some good stuff happening around the map, too. Look at the top lane. I don't know where Echo is. I've looked around mid a couple of times, and I haven't seen him. It's probably because he's been dying. I'll take it. Good game, good game. Just trying to throw my exhaust out. Damn. Bad play on my part. Very bad play. Ugh. The only problem is Veigar's so squishy, you know, I can't exactly get up and defend her. So if she walks up too far, I mean, there's not much I can do. I can throw my E down and try to peel for her, but that's all I got. Ugh. So if we get surrounded like that with Morgana coming up the side, I mean, you just kind of got to take it.
Has been destroyed.
It does suck to have died this much, but yeah, it is what it is. And like I said, Veigar's true power, just like in mid lane, comes out in the late game. So we're just holding on until then. The reason I don't feel comfortable about leaving lane right now is obviously we don't have a tower and the lane's pushed up really far, and it would be weird for their team to come up, especially since Amumu, Zed, and I are here. So we'll get a roam off mid lane and see if we can help Zed snowball even harder. There we go. Come back down and help my AD carry. This game will be funny because if Zed and I go for the same targets every time, you're just going to watch him go from 100 to 0 in less than a second. Let's throw that down, see if we can help it. Yep, we got Morg's flash. Now I can take this opportunity when my AD carry is dead to try to farm up and get stacks that way. Plus, if we can keep him interested enough, we can have a Mumu come in for this gank. So that's nice to know, is that she just threw her black shield down. So now she doesn't have that. Oh. Ah, that's a shame. So now Mumu's definitely dead. What I was trying to do was stay far enough away from that Morgana that she couldn't kill me, but at the same time walk up so that I could try to get a stun down so Mumu could get the kill, but I didn't. Don't know why I didn't think about the Nidalee, but didn't think about the Nidalee. And that's why I'm low rated. This set is still snowballing, I'm liking it. It was a nice roam on Renekton's Sprite. I didn't actually see what happened. That is unfortunate. I see Zed coming down, so I'm actually going to walk by the CS to chase her to try to get her into Zed. I think she actually might be past where he's about to come down. I thought he was going to continue down river, but he'll probably find her in a bush if he looks. The only real thing I'm scared about this game is that that Jinx is gonna go off late game 2. So if I can get a nice stun on her, but she's been avoiding my stuns pretty nicely. See, a lot of people at these lower rating like to panic and just run into the walls of the stun instead of just hanging in there and letting her fade away, you know? But this Jinx is doing a pretty good job of not doing that. What is he pinging me off of?
Suffering awaits.
That black shield. For right now, when I'm not doing as much damage as I could be, that black shield's going to be really annoying because it's going to absorb a lot of it. Ooh, let's see this Ash arrow. And it hit. It looked like there was a heal. It's good to get that down. Throw on a health bot. Throw out one of these, slow him down, walk up, get the event horizon. Zed's getting a nice poke down. Got the Zed ult off, and she's going down. It's a shame he had to go down too, but I mean there wasn't much we could do once he got caught by the Morgana there. I wanted to flash on him real bad, but with that Jinx there, I would have definitely been dead. Let's take a look down there and see what's happening to her. This Nidalee's been having a rough game. I mean, she picks up a kill over here and there, but it looks like she's just spending a lot of the time just running around. So we're gonna try to get behind him and throw an event horizon down to stall enough for Amumu to get to me. Thank God for that level up.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright. Just like that, we get away. Whew. Saved by the level up. At least I think that's what happened. I mean, feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Well, that is if anyone actually watches this video, you know.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's see if we can't save this Ash. We'll throw that down, slow him down, get the event horizon around her. Throw the ult down. We got her. I don't feel bad about taking any of her CS now, especially if I get stacks. But that's the beauty of Veigar as a champion in general, is you can just walk up to any scenario, throw that E down, and basically save someone's life, get a kill, or, you know, win the game. So we're going to run down here and try to help this Zed out. He's going to ping me off. I'm going to be very careful, just, you know, let them know I'm here. He got away, we got out. The reason I wasn't worried about standing there as much as this Zed was is I knew Amumu was right behind us. Cute. She might get away, just because of her passive, the get excited. It's a bit of a letdown, but ward that bush because I don't know if she's sitting in there waiting to turn on me. I'm gonna go mid lane now. Poor pathing. Don't want to go back that way and get caught out. Yeah, we'll do dragon. Then we'll actually see if Mumu will give me blue. Because there's not really much use for Zed to have it, and a Mumu being tanky, I mean, it helps because he casts, but I think he'll be alright, and I think it'll honestly just be better off on me. But I guess he can take it. It is his blue after all, but there's no harm in asking. Get that Mountain Drake. You know, a lot of people don't like Mountain Drake, but as long as it's free, I'll take it. Let's see what's going on here. He is way caught out behind enemy lines. He might honestly still be able to get this Ashe just because she's not really attack moving or anything. She's just kind of standing shooting, but she managed to get the kill, so we'll give it to her. Alright, let's run down bot lane, stop this Jinx push. If Amumu comes down onto her and she continues forward, we actually might be able to get a kill here, but it looks like she's backing off, so it doesn't matter. Don't listen to what I say, you know? Stack that Q. As I say stack that Q, of course, I mean, don't actually stack that Q. Throw that Q down thinking that you'll do a little bit more damage than you actually will, and then miss the kill entirely. Veigar mechanics, you know. So it looks like her Ashe is caught out, being chased down by a Hecarim. I don't think she's going to win that race. Renekton went in on it, which means we should actually follow them up. I don't know if I agree with that decision, but hey, it works out. They get the kill, so I'm going to run up. Wait for this Morgana, Black Shield to run out. Throw the Event Horizon down. Ult her. I'll throw that out to slow everyone. Get the exhaust down on her. She flashed, so we'll turn back. Try to get this Echo. Got him with the Q there, the Baleful Strike. Had to look up what that was. And that turned out pretty awesome, actually. A 4 for none. So I'll take it, you know. That Renekton must be pretty damn strong. 9-0 and 3. Yeah, that's shows how much I've been paying attention. And we get the surrender, just like that, a win. So we'll take it. We'll check the damage, see how much we did as support, because, you know, high damage roll. And yeah. Actually, relatively high up there. We out-damaged our Ashe, which is interesting, you know. I'm not going to comment on her playstyle, but I'll say that means that we actually did real well, so I'll take it. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. It's my first video, so I'm not expecting a huge amount of views, but everyone who watches, you help. I'm trying to grow the channel, so thanks. If you like it, please leave a like. Please tell your friends. Spread the word. And don't be afraid to subscribe. Thanks. See you guys later.